Doing a deck profile on an Amon Dark Irregulars deck. Yeah. Alright, start with the grade zeros. Starter. Barmaid Grace, Counterblast, Rester, Soul Charge 2, give a guy plus 1,000 for every card in your soul. Makes guys really beefy, you know, builds your soul, that's what you do in this deck, it's good. Doing 8 crit, 4 draw at the moment. Doing 4 Amon's Follower Grousum. Whenever he's put into the soul as a result of somebody else's effect. If you have a Vanguard with Amon in its card name, Counterblast 1, your opponent retires a guy. Combo that with Amon, they retire two guys for 2 counterblasts. 4 Dark Knight of Nightmare Land, put him in the soul, give a guy plus 3k. You want to keep putting cards in your soul. 4 Hysteric Shirley, draw triggers. Again, put a card in the soul. Soul Charge 1. Want to keep building that soul. And 4 heal. So you can heal. Alright, now for the grade 1s. Running 2 Doreen. Thinking of upping it to 3. Don't see her too often, but she's good when you have her out. Whenever you soul charge during the main phase, she gets plus 3k for every card put in the soul during the main phase. Again, make some big numbers. Then I've got for the Stride Enabler, or Stride Fodder rather. Get your Stride units out. Doesn't work with all units. Some cards in the deck, or a lot of cards actually, require you to have an Amon card, and a card's name has to have Amon in it. Running 4 Vlad Specula, Perfect Guard. Not running Flag Breaker. Don't really see them too often because you're soul charging so much. Then for the last of the grade 1s, Amon's Follower, Hell's Deal. If you have a Vanguard with Amon in its card name, Soul Charge 2. You may Soul Charge 2. Again, you want to get that soul big. Alright, grade 2 units. Got 3 Amon's Follower, Ron Geenlin. Yeah, it's a weird name. For a little pressure, you know, 12k attacker. Boosted by Doreen, boosted by, beefed up rather by Barmaid Grace. It can swing for some big numbers. Amon's Follower, Hell's Draw. Amon's Follower, Hell's Draw. If you have an Amon's on your Vanguard, Soul Charge 2. Deck Soul Charges a lot. Last of the grade 2s, Amon's Follower, Hell's Nail. Whenever it attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 1, Soul Charge 3. Doesn't have to hit. Soul Charge. Alright, now we're on to the grade 3s. Huh? Well, what do you want me to do? Be all giddy? It's Dark Irregulars, you gotta be serious. Oh, what do you think? Hey, look at this. It's Amon's leader, Astaroth. Legion unit. When he's Legion, he gets a crit for every 10 cards in the soul. You're usually aiming for 15, so he gets the plus, 1 extra damage. If you have a guy with Amon in the middle column and one of your opponent's guys are retired due to one of your card's card effects, you soul charge 3. Once a turn type of thing. Alright, then you got Demon World Marquee Amon. Gets plus 1,000 for every card in your soul. Since you're soul charging a crap ton, it can get really big. You can counterblast, put another one of your rear guards into the soul. Your opponent retires a guy. Works with that crit trigger. retires 2 guys for 2 counter blasts. Alright. Stride units. That's where I'm going. Running 2. Kiss Kill Lyra. On hit, soul charge 2. Draw a card if you have 6 or more cards in the soul, which you probably will by the time you stride with her. Hopefully. And this is PG-13 channel. For shits and gigs, running Amon's Talon, Marcokius. Counterblast, if you have a hard card with Amon in its card name, your guys get plus 3k for every 10 cards in your soul. It's okay. If you need some pressure, you know, Counterblast, use him. But he's not that big of a deal. Then the boss, or one of the bosses, the boss, Gilderai. This is who you try to win with, most of the time anyway. His ability, you activate it. If you have 15 or more cards in your soul, he gets plus 10k, plus a crit, and your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards to the Guardian Circle.
Can you use the barmaid skill with that?
Yeah, you can target any dark regular unit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get some huge numbers. Yeah, you get, you know, 50 plus.
Oh, you must not be a good player if you get hit by that.
People get hit, you know, it happens. But yeah, that's my Amon Dark Irregular deck. And that's a random Bermuda Triangle unit.